Hello, 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 and welcome to the FC 25 reveal, reaction, watch along, all of that stuff. You know what I mean. Full gameplay reveal today is incredibly interesting. Let me move that there. Because we will obviously see... Like, people get so annoyed when they see the normal trailer for a FIFA or now FC game. And they're like, oh, it's all pre-rendered cutscenes. They don't actually show the proper gameplay. And now we're seeing it, what, like a week later? Less than a week later? So, people just need to have a little bit of patience. But it starts in just a few minutes. We'll be watching it together. And then going through... There's most likely going to be a pitch notes that comes out alongside it. We'll open that up and we'll read through that. And see if there's any extra details in there that feel like they need to be part of my initial reaction. I'll upload it as a video as well afterwards, just like I did my reaction to the initial trailer. So yeah, on TikTok you can just see a load of stuff installing on my Xbox. Basically, I've had an external hard drive connected to my Xbox previously, but it randomly decided that it didn't want to work anymore. It's now over there, just broken. So that sucks. I don't know if there's any way to see if I could fix it or whatever. But it doesn't get read by my Xbox or my PC. So now I'm back to my old one. So, let's do a bit of this. Move over to the right screen. On here, Paul, a few people have said that. You don't need that on the screen, and if we get rid of that, then yeah, you will get the full screen view. Afternoon, how's it going? It's going good, thank you. I'm ready. It's FC 25 gameplay. Of course. I'm excited. More so actually for the pitch notes or article rather than the trailer or whatever this video is going to be. I think it's like 4 minutes long. If you watch it for like 3 minutes and your account is linked to your YouTube, then you can get a pack. Mine doesn't seem to want to work in terms of connecting to my YouTube, so that's just a bit stupid, but it is what it is. What am I hoping to see? Don't really know, to be honest with you, but just give us details. Whatever you've changed, whether it's AI, attacking, defending, everything, just let us know in as much detail as possible. Please. That's what I'm hoping for today. Now, let me make sure that I've got all sounds and everything set up right so that you can actually hear this. We need to make sure that Opera is on Wavelink browser. Yep, that should be fine. So if I replay this, is there any sound on that? No. Okay. But yeah, so this is how it works. Watch 3+ minutes while the premiere is live. But yeah, it won't let me link. So let me get the music muted. And then we are very nearly good to go. Let me just make sure that that is... Yep, that's fine. So, in 1 minute, the premiere begins. So, there'll be a little countdown once the premiere starts before it actually gets into showing us this gameplay, trailer, reveal, stuff like that. I imagine you're going to see a few mentions of FC IQ that they showed off in the main trailer. You're probably going to see something to do with tackling. Any kind of new shooting mechanics. There'll probably be a new skill move shown off in this one as well. And bits and bobs like that. So, it says that it should start at 3:57, the premiere. However, it is 3:57, and it... Aha! Here we are. So, 3 minutes, and then we will have the gameplay deep dive for FC 25. I'm excited. Off stream, I had to do an edit for Tom. I've got a couple of things in the works right now for myself as well. The Euros video on the football channel has again continued to do okay. I think it's up to like 2.6, 2.7k views, something like that. It's really, really cool to see. The watch hours are like 270. That's massive. So, very, very happy with that. Hopefully more videos can continue to do well in the future. And I've been doing a couple of objectives. So I've got the new Matt Target. Is it Matt Target? Yeah. Left back, Footies Premium. I've got that one done. I have now unlocked Aubameyang. So I'm on my way to completing Dirk Kuyt. So I've got 16 more games to do for that. Before I've got Big Dirk. Dido, no. No. Oh yeah, we're also most likely going to see any new playstyles and stuff like that this year. We are probably also going to see the new... I can't even remember what they're called. Not instructions... like player roles as well today. We should be seeing. So yeah, my day's been good. Thank you. Very productive. I've tidied up a load of stuff. I can zoom all the way over to either side now with nothing being in the way. It's just a better setup right now. So 45 seconds to go. How to turn TikTok comments off. Hold down on the screen and press clear display. Dido, no, please stop spamming weird stuff, otherwise you will get blocked. So yes, I will record my reaction. Is the Leicester picture behind me new? No. It's been there for either since Christmas or my birthday. Here we go then. It's time. The first look at FC 25 gameplay with the gameplay deep dive.
This is FC 25. With tactics inspired by the greatest minds of the game,
FCIQ.
More hypermotion from last year's most memorable matches, and new playstyles. Everything you need to win for the club. Introducing FCIQ, a complete overhaul of the game's tactical system where team tactics, player roles, and in-game smart tactics give you more control over how your team moves and plays than ever before.
Interesting.
Success in FC is no longer just about putting in the best player at a position. It's about putting in the right player for the system you want to run.
With FCIQ, team tactics have been modernized at both ends of the pitch, and your teammates are smarter both on and off the ball.
Something we're excited about this year is that FCIQ can be used to easily emulate a favorite manager's tactics.
Okay.
Say, for example, instead of a traditional 4-4-2 that might feel static or disorganized,
yeah,
you can set up your team in a more fluid, balanced style that might alternate between a 4-3-3 and a 4-2-3-1, something close to what you might see under Ancelotti at Madrid.
I don't really see how that's
new. As you can see, Real Madrid have dominated possession.
That is truly special.
But,
we realized we can't just update team tactics to make the game feel authentic. It's also down to players being used appropriately in the system.
That's why we're excited to bring player roles to FC. We built an out-of-game AI model in order to help identify which player roles fit players in FC. Picking the proper role means you can unleash players in entirely new ways, and each role can have multiple focuses.
It's basically a better version of player instructions, right?
Means that the player is either accomplished or world-class in that specific player role. That means it's up to you to assign the proper role that fits the player and your strategy.
To give you a sense of how your team will play, you can check your players' activity maps, detailed descriptions of each player's role, a dynamic summary of your tactic, and even how your team looks with and without the ball.
And when you need it, the game will provide in-match tactical suggestions based on the current match situation.
You can even change your team's tactics and focus using the directional pad.
Why are we bringing that back?
If you find a tactic you like, you can share it with your friends
or followers
using a tactic-specific code.
FCIQ is also the foundation of gameplay.
I am going to pause a premiere right here because this basically means whoever comes up with the best tactics in terms of a YouTuber or streamer, you can literally copy and paste it by using a code now.
Across all modes.
We'll go into more detail on career mode in the career mode deep dive, but FCIQ makes team tactics and individual player roles essential to the success of your team.
FCIQ will also influence the core systems in career, relating to transfers, scouting, and the youth academy, meaning squad building and development goes way beyond just OVRs.
Sure.
In clubs, the
OVR,
biggest impact
overall.
of FCIQ will be on customizing your team's tactics. Club managers and lobby captains will be able to select, create, and customize tactics and choose player roles for the team.
These tactics influence AI behaviors, which in the past have been a challenge for clubs. FCIQ gives players more control over the way their teams are set up, but most importantly, the way their AI teammates play and position themselves.
FC25 is the world's game in every sense,
I guess.
which means if it's in the game, it's in our game. We've used volumetric capture to grab even more real-world moments and bring them into FC. We have real movements, real goals, real styles of play, and of course, real celebrations across over 19,000 players and teams added to FC25.
Playstyles were a huge success for the game last year, and we're building on that. In FC25, we're adding new goalkeeper playstyles to the game.
And there's lots more we're excited about. Professional fouls, new skill moves, visual enhancements across overlays, full body AI mimic, realistic movements in jerseys and materials,
no one cares
and
about
so much more.
That's it. And this is FC25. Welcome back to the world's game.
Right,
now,
okay.
What will you do for the club?
So, basically, everybody thinks that the game is over-competitive at this stage, so let's completely focus on making everything about tactics and instructions. That's what the people want in their gameplay. No talk about defensive AI or anything like that. Oosh. Okay, right. So there should be a pitch notes attached to this, which we should be able to find somewhere on their website. There should be pitch notes. Maybe if we go to gameplay. Aha! So this is the gameplay deep dive today. So this is the part that I care about more than the trailer, because the trailer doesn't really show the stuff in depth. But to summarize from the trailer, what did we get? We have got more fluid formations via basically everything being built around this FCIQ. Players are no longer going to have instructions. They're going to be replaced by player roles. So someone like Vinny, instead of you going into your formation and choosing whether he stays wide or cuts inside or stuff like that, you will specifically decide which player role he has. For example, inside forward. And some players will have plus or plus plus versions of that where they will play that specific role very, very well. So because that's how he plays in real life, I guess his AI will be better in that position than if you try and make him play a different way. Something like that. There's new play styles, especially goalkeeper ones. which will be interesting. So yeah, team tactics, player roles, and smart tactics. Smart tactics basically just seems like D-pad tactics, and they've brought back park the bus, which I'm not happy about that. But so they've got Valverde set up as a box-to-box centre mid, Bellingham as a playmaker. It looks just like FC24. That's very, very incorrect because they're just changing so much of how the things work. But that's fine. So here are like the default things that they've got right here, and this is how they'll set up in-game. And you can see each player has all of the different player roles that they've got. Right there. And then, if we go forward, then you'll see again here, so Real Madrid default, tactical preset, custom. You've still got your build-up style, defensive approach, and stuff like that, and each of these players has their own individual thing. And then your formation. So again, half winger for Bellingham, inside forward for Vinny, which is why he drops inside here, and Bellingham turns into a half winger, which is why he makes this attacking run forward.
Madrid have
and then
dominated
forward
possession.
to Rodrygo, who is as a false 9. So that's how the player roles work there. Here are a load of other ones that you can select. So all of these are player roles that you've got.
In order to help identify...
And as you can see, inside forward is the one that they chose right there. So here are the role selections for Vinny Jr. And so here's one of them. Wide playmaker, creative outlet, position out wide, but able to move inside to help create chances to unpick defences. And you can choose whether they focus on attack or, I guess, defence. So if people want to create a tactic once they are 2-0 up, they will probably just have all of their players focus on defence. You can see your overall team's pros and cons here with these tactics. So this is a massive, massive focus for them this year, is trying to make it all about tactics, team setup, and all of that stuff. Even though, as I say, the majority of people that play this game don't really care too much about the hyper intricacies of tactics and everything like that. They just want the gameplay to be nice and fluid and fun. So, yeah, focusing on that is interesting, considering what the community want. In career mode and stuff like that, you're also going to be able to figure out players' preferred roles and stuff like that before you sign them. And in clubs, you've also got these formations and tactics and things like that as well. So it will be more fluid, especially with your AI players if you are playing clubs with those. There was also something that popped up on the screen.
Their AI team.
So improved AI behavior on clubs, and then they said that they're utilizing more real-life stuff as well. But then they showed this. So goalkeepers have got new playstyle pluses. So in however many years of this game, how many times have you conceded this kind of goal? Right? Your opponent's had a shot, and your keeper has palmed it straight to the forward. Whereas, if this goalkeeper now has a confirmed, by the way, playstyle pluses on goalkeepers as well. If he has deflector plus, then instead of dropping it straight down to this player, it will actually go miles wide. So that is a big new thing. And they also, here, so they popped up all of these things on the screen as well. So all of these things are new. Goalkeeper playstyles, professional fouls, which they spoke about for a split second. You can purposefully pull someone down. New skill moves, visual enhancements, match overlays have changed. Accuracy revamps. Is that a typo? No idea. You've also got let ball run. Sure. Rules more something. CPU AI sliders, full body AI mimic. Wind, weather effects, mascots, and all of this stuff. So that's the entire trailer. So let's look through the pitch notes that they've given. So FC IQ is an overhaul of the entire AI model. Is this going to be great for the game? Maybe. We have said that over all of these years, they need to basically rebuild from the ground up the gameplay. So hopefully this is sort of that. So overhaul of tactical foundations across the game delivers blah, 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 blah. So tactical revamp, we've just been over this. 50 new player roles. So again, no more instructions and stuff like that. But you can see that they do still have alternate positions. You can see on Vinny Jr. left wing or striker right there. So that's good to know. So smart tactics. Real-time suggestions and D-pad functionalities make in-game tactical decision-making more accessible and intuitive than ever. So instead of having the ability to switch between, I don't know, or do an offside trap or something like that, you have suggested tactics. So it's going to pop up and say, do you want to park the bus? I don't like that being a thing in the game. But, okay, sure. And then they have gone into this. FCIQ helps refresh our approach to tactics and positioning to create greater variety and authenticity in gameplay, while a new AI model influences player tactics through all new player roles. Sure. No idea why Zidane's there, but okay. In this game, FCIQ sits alongside Hypermotion and Playstyles as a foundation pillar of our gameplay innovation. So these three things together now build up the core gameplay, apparently. We've seen our community ask for new updates to tactics. I mean, I'm sorry. Have you? Surely the community have asked more for consistent gameplay. Removal of like terrible servers that give you button delay, consistent goalkeeping, consistent defensive keeping the ball when you tackle someone, the game feeling the same from match 1 to match 20 in FUT Champs instead of some feeling like your players are in mud and some feeling super fluid. Surely the community has asked for that more than tactics updates? We'll see. So FC IQ has 3 main components: player roles, team tactics, and smart tactics. We'll explore these in even more detail with a later deep dive. Okay, so player roles are the main differentiation of FC IQ and guide how every player thinks, behaves, and moves off the ball. So again, this is basically a replacement for player instructions. So previously, as a right back, you would be able to set your right back to overlap whilst attacking, or stay back, or balanced runs. Those kind of things, right? A striker, you could have them to stay central, get in behind. Those kind of things are now going to be transitioned and replaced with player roles. So you can have a right back that's a false back, which is basically the inverted right back going into midfield, an attacking wing back, a centre mid playing as a half winger, so I guess they pivot out wide. Maybe in use with an inside forward on your winger, so they'll basically swap positions, kind of thing. So that's that. So here are each of the different roles. So right back, goalkeeper can be normal or a sweeper keeper. Right back and left back can be full backs, wing backs, false backs, or attacking win back. Oops. Win back, not wing back. Good job checking that one. Spell check, EA. Centre backs can be normal defenders, stoppers, or ball playing defenders. Okay. So someone like a John Stones, you would assume, would default be a ball playing defender. CDMs can be holding centre half, so they can drop back into like a 5-back, I guess. Deep lying playmaker, sort of like a Tielemans-esque. Centre mids can be box-to-box holding, deep lying playmaker themselves, playmaker or half winger. Right and left mids, winger, wide midfielder, wide playmaker or inside forward. Similar to the right wing and left wing. Cam can be playmaker, shadow striker, so sort of like a false 9, second striker kind of thing. And then strikers can be advanced forwards, poachers, false 9, or a target man. Okay. While the roles are determined per position, Familiarity is connected to specific players. It's position-based, meaning that if a player has that position of one of their preferred ones, they can play any role in that position. This applies to any position a player might have. A regular role means the player can play in that role. Role plus means this player has mastered the role. Every player in FC25 has at least one role plus. So, based on how they play in real life, for example, John Stones, that ball-playing centre-back, surely will be his role plus, you would imagine. Role plus plus indicates the player's world-class in this role. Sure. The yellow exclamation mark indicates a simplified version of the role when the player is out of position. So you try and play Vinny Jr. as a holding CDM, he's not going to do it very well. Makes sense, right? That's not how he plays. Okay. Team tactics. Main components of team tactics, tactical settings, presets, views for your team with and without the ball. I tell you what, this will potentially be interesting to see if you can set up your team to play in one formation on the ball and a different formation without the ball. Sadly, I think that how that would work for the average player in Champs is without the ball, it'll be a 5-4-1. And then as soon as they get the ball, it'll change to like a 4-2-3-1. But we'll see. You can create 5 independent custom tactics, so just like we normally have now. And this one, a unique code to share your tactics. When I mentioned that, someone said, why don't I like that idea? The reason is, we already see so many meta tactics and formations because you have people creating all of these YouTube videos and they do live streams going over, these are the best meta tactics for this formation. Now, all you will need to do is literally type in a code and bang, your team is automatically set up with the most meta tactics in the entire game. This wouldn't be a problem if the meta of the game wasn't so prevalent when it comes to champs and div rivals and stuff like that. So I think that that is potentially just going to make the game more repetitive and competitive. Sadly. And many more, like a new squad tab for roles, which we'll explore in our future deep dive. Smart tactics. Make in-game tactical decisions more accessible and intuitive. These are the main components. So, on the D-pad, we've got my tactics, which are your own custom tactics. Sure. Tactical focus and quick tactics. Sure. Tactical suggestions during the match is a new menu. There's a new subs menu, so I guess instead of doing... When it pops up with the recommended substitutions and stuff like that, maybe now you'll actually be able to do it without having to pause and go into the subs menu. Maybe that will be a thing. Animated chalkboard and AR visuals. Oof. New tactics-specific commentary, change tactics and subs at any time. Okay, sure. And they'll go more into this later on. So we've got hyper motions and playstyles. Goalkeeper playstyles bring a new level of depth to the goalkeeper's role. Sure. AI mimic. Okay, so new goalkeeper playstyles. This is potentially big. Footwork. A goalkeeper who is known for using their feet to make difficult saves. David De Gea. I mean, I'm not going to lie. We've had this. The saves with feet trait was a thing in like FIFA 17 or 18. Gameplay effect. Performs foot saves faster and with extended reach. And with the playstyle plus, performs foot saves more quickly with even greater reach. So I can guarantee you, now that there are playstyle pluses for goalkeepers, there's going to be at least one of them which is OP as hell. Whether it's the footwork plus or one of these other ones, one of them is going to be ridiculously good, and everyone's going to use about 3 different keepers that have that one. Rush out. A goalie who's known to often challenge attackers head-on in 1v1 situations. Alisson may have that one. Rush speed is increased and has an improved reaction speed to shots in rushing directions, and then even better. Deflector. A goalkeeper who is known for having great deflection control to safer spaces. So basically, when you're saving it, pushing the ball further away. So instead of someone running in at you, having a shot, and they palm it straight down to another attacker, they'll actually palm it away towards the sideline. With Playstyle Plus, performs deflection saves into safer areas or towards free teammates with greater ball speed control. Towards free teammates will be interesting to see how that works. Cross Claimer! So comes out to claim crosses with increased pace, awareness of the ball trajectory, and further punch reach with increased power. Okay. Far Reach! Performs diving saves with improved reach and has access to extended reach animations. That sounds terrifying. If you come up against a keeper that has far reach and the saves with feet or footwork or whatever it is, surely they're going to be OP as hell. Far Throw, sure, self-explanatory. Attacking. The attacking phase of the game has received a comprehensive overhaul with an accuracy revamp. This includes new skill moves, the ability to let the ball run to create space, and improvements to passing, shooting, and dribbling. Right. Do we believe this? We'll see. So, passing. We're excited to share some significant updates to passing mechanics, which aim to make every pass more authentic and rewarding. Authentic is not the word that anyone cares about. Accurate and consistent are the two words that we want. So passing accuracy changes. In FC25, we've implemented a redesigned accuracy system in order to bring more personality and authenticity to the virtual pitch. Again, not the two words that people care about. The new system is designed to reflect the real-world challenges. That's already a scary sentence. Of making accurate passes under pressure, different angles, and various different situations. Players will notice that passes now feel more personality-based, meaning the skills and attributes of the player you're controlling will have a greater impact on the outcome of each pass. Is that not always a thing? If you have 99 passing, surely that has a massive impact on the pass? Okay. This change also ensures that good situations where you make smart tactical decisions will yield better results. So, here's the comparison between FC24 accuracy and FC25 passing accuracy. Because that is what we all want more of. We want the ball to go out of play more. Do they actually think... Do they think the passing is too good in FC24? Are they playing the game? What? What are you on about? Okay, right. In our continuous effort to refine the gameplay experience, we've implemented several key updates to passing mechanics. Added and refreshed new animations to reflect the challenges of playing on wet and slippery surfaces. After a hard pass, players might occasionally slip. Okay. These animations only trigger in matches with rain or snow, non-competitive modes. Brilliant. Added and refreshed new animations for high-powered passes made at tight angles. Our intent here is to add variety and realism, making difficult passes look and feel more authentic, sure. Adjusted the cross-receiver targeting to be more consistent and predictable. That's good. Shooting! There is no better feeling than putting the ball in the back of the net. And we hope to provide players with even more ways to do this. Okay, shooting accuracy changes. This now aligns with the changes we've made to passing accuracy. The accuracy of shots will now more closely mirror the real-life abilities of players, their playstyles, and the situations they find themselves in. So, better? More consistent? New to the game, players can now trigger off-balance animations. This feature takes into account the angle and power of the shot, adding another layer of depth to shooting mechanics. So is this on purpose? Okay. Added and refreshed new shooting animations based on volumetric data. Okay. Controlling the ball! Dribbling! This year we focused on refining the dribbling experience, allowing players to feel more grounded and in control when manoeuvring on the ball. Doesn't that have an O in that word? Isn't that like the 5th spelling mistake we've seen in this article already? Come on, man. That's poor. Additionally, we've cleaned up animations to eliminate some potentially awkward movements, ensuring that every dribble in turn looks and feels more lifelike. Stop using words that people don't care about. What we want is it to feel consistent and smooth. Not lifelike, because Romelu Lukaku's dribbling in real life. I don't want that in the game. I want Vinny Jr., Hazard's dribbling. Come on. In FC 25, our dribbling improvements include improvements to various turning angles. Okay. New and refreshed animations when dribbling with the ball, and new and refreshed animations when receiving the ball. Okay, so here's an example of FC 24 doing a 180-degree turn. Very slow. FC 25. Better. Let's see how it actually happens in-game. Like, if that is left stick... If this is left stick dribbling, and that kind of thing was consistent, that would be fantastic. I'm not sure I believe it, though. The following abbreviations will be used for controls. Okay, so we've got effort dribble. Improvements made to input direction influence on effort dribbles. What does that mean? And responsiveness. Refreshed animations to improve angle variations. So holding RB or R1 and flicking the stick in any direction. Okay, sure. First touch playstyle improvement. New animations were added for first touch for both ground and aerial passes. Nice. That playstyle is already really good, so I'd like that to be better. Now, this is a new one. Let the ball run. We'll now start playing the animation on request instead of waiting for the ball to reach the player. So, okay. So, oh my god, they got rid of orbit dribble. Something that the vast majority of people didn't even know was in the game because it was so incredibly useless. So, basically, dummying the ball is going to be better. So, instead, you know, if you are playing the ball from your right back to your right winger, if you dummy the ball, they have to wait for the ball to get to them, and then they'll dummy it and let it run past them. And the defender can probably just catch them up or get there first. Now, what this seems like it's going to mean is that you can already plan the dummy ahead of time before it gets to your player. So, you can basically let the ball go past you and run onto it instead of having to take a touch or leave it to the last minute and dummy. That's potentially good. Skill moves! I love new skill moves. We've seen some new ones added with some changes to existing ones. New skill moves, Big Feint. Okay, so just more emphasised feint. Stop and Go, which is a 2-star skill move. So there's the Big Feint. This is basically like a BTEC version of the 5-star skill move, where you sort of drag the ball backwards and then forwards when you do a fake shot. Okay, we've got Step Over Ball, which is a 4-star skill move. Ooh. So it's sort of another variation on like a McGeady spin. But you put your body in front of the ball. Maybe you'll get more fouls from that one? Okay. And then Toe Drag Step Over. Okay, looks cool. Skill move changes, new trickster fake shots. Okay. We've also had updated animation to be more responsive and effective for the drag turn. Drag back spin has been moved. Added new 180 degree flare nutmeg. I think we saw that in one of the videos. I think Griezmann nutmegged someone. Okay. Defending has also been enhanced with the introduction of professional fouls, with the aim of adding new strategic elements to gameplay. Okay. Defensive actions. We want you to be able to take more control over the pitch to shut down your opposition with revamped core mechanics. Please just make it more rewarding to manually defend rather than letting the AI do it. Professional foul. So, this action can be a strategic choice to halt a counterattack or stop an opponent's promising advance. However, while initially always resulting in a yellow card, excessive use can lead to red cards. To request a professional foul, you can press RB and A or R1 and X. And basically, you will just do a Chiellini on Saka. And just haul someone to the ground. So instead of attempting to slide them, you can just press that. And it'll automatically foul them and pick up a yellow. Other defending updates. Reaction time modifier. Added a new setting to help compensate for the speed in which the next player switch changes to allow you to calibrate to your needs. Interesting. Okay. Slide tackles have been improved. I told you that was going to happen based on the first trailer. Shoulder challenges, animation cleanup, and improved tackler's responsiveness of getting the ball after shoulder barging someone. Good. The amount of times that you like barge someone and the ball is there but you still don't get it is ridiculous. And an animation refresh. Defensive positioning. Improved defensive AI. To recognise instances where they are about to be beaten by an attacker, dropping more centrally toward the goal. Okay. The system now considers the formation chosen and adapts it based on FCIQ's tactical setup. Okay. Increasing defensive AI ability to zone mark inside the defensive 18-yard box, aimed at countering cutback goals. Defenders will not follow the ball carrier as precisely, but rather try to defend the cutback pass. Now, initially, that sounds good, because cutbacks have been so effective for years. However, does that mean that there will emerge a different meta? Because it says defenders will not follow the ball carrier as precisely. Does that mean that you're just going to be able to easily do a different type of cross instead of a cutback? And that will be really effective? We'll see. The goalkeeper position has received several improvements. So goalkeepers can only be manually moved 1 to 2 steps in any direction, with a short cooldown period to prevent it from being overused. Goalkeepers will return to base position after a short delay. New and refreshed animations for leg saves, kick saves, diving saves, and punch saves. Okay. During set pieces like corner kicks and free kicks, goalkeeper's manual movement will function as it has previously. In FC25, we're adding a new type of keeper rush to the player's toolkits. This new mechanic will have the goalkeeper rush out and close the distance, but remain a distance away from them to close down the shooting angle. I like that. So, if that didn't make full sense to you, if you hold down the button for your goalie to run out, they sprint at the guy with the ball, right? And a lot of the time, if they are running whilst the person shoots, it goes straight past them. Now, you're basically going to be able to push them out further from the goal and keep them there. So instead of holding down the button for a little bit, and then they start to run backwards, you press it again, they run forwards a little bit, then they'll start to run back. They'll stay there. So that's good. In theory, it's good. Everything when it's in text form is in theory. Has to be said. Across the pitch, visual enhancements across the pitch. Okay, no one cares. Set pieces, corner rolls. Players can now select players to fill 3 important locations during corner kicks. I personally believe that there should maybe be like 5 of these, but 3 is a big improvement. So, player selected here will be the main post watcher on the defensive corner and will make the near post run on the offensive corner. Same with the back post, and a target player will be located centrally in the box on an offensive corner. So you can make it so that your Haaland, for example, is always the guy defending the near post or making a run near post. Same with back post and same in the middle. So Van Dijk, for example, has been set up to be at the near post. You've got Konate at the back post and Nunes as the target player. So there you go. Free kicks. Quick free kicks. Players can now request a precision pass from a quick free kick. These don't even work. Surely. Is it like 2 years now in a row where quick free kicks just don't work and it doesn't let you take it? Okay. Penalty kicks. Adjusted composure circle speed based on the player's composure attribute. Okay. And there's new penalty kick animations for multiple players. Okay. Rules. Our updates in this part of FC25 are designed to improve the overall gameplay experience. A visual cue appears on the pitch for an offside advantage, making it easier for players to recognise offside positions during gameplay. Okay. Is that not already a thing? Can't you have a little marker above a player when they go offside? I thought that was already a thing. Okay, an overlay intended to improve players' visibility on the pitch. This overlay adjusts the brightness and contrast of player items, ensuring they stand out against the background, regardless of the environmental conditions or the time of the match. Okay. Extra subs. Players will now have 9 bench slots, depending on the competition. Okay. Aggressive team and player foul animations. Improvements to foul logic on goalkeeper dives. Okay. A newly introduced system adds an advantage call for potential second yellow or straight red card scenarios, allowing play to continue. That's big, actually. Second yellows and red cards can be given later during the next stoppage in play. And it's only intended during clear goal-scoring opportunities. I like that. Because there are times where you could have continued, but the game has to stop because someone's getting a red. That's a good change. It's a small quality of life one, but that's a good one. Added a new pass map in the stats screen to provide more in-depth information for players. Sure. Player movements. Whoa. Okay. Improvements to player movement visuals when moving around the pitch. New interaction animations when a player collides with the goalpost. Oh, okay. Improved consistency of players' ability to shield the ball from incoming players. Okay. Simulation mode. For those who enjoy a more strategic and simulated approach, the simulation mode introduces enhanced CPU AI, wind effects, and player-controlled sliders for fine-tuning gameplay. This will be available in career, kickoff, and tournament. I don't mind that. That's cool. Nice. CPU sliders as well. And there's new CPU sliders, including like skill move frequency and stuff like that. That's cool. Wind is new to FC25 and will be available for all offline modes. Again, I like it. That's cool. So there we go. That is the gameplay deep dive. So I'm trying to think if there are any things that have like been properly missed off that we definitely wanted to hear about. I mean, attacking AI in terms of players making runs hasn't been mentioned. No other playstyles were mentioned today, which is interesting. Only goalkeeper ones. So does that mean we're not getting any others? Does that mean that they're not changing any existing playstyles in any way? Or will we just hear about that more in the future? I don't really know. But they have focused so much on tactics and everything like this. It's fine for them to do it. Because it's fine to focus on it and to do it if the game is smooth and consistent. Then all of this is great. The problem is, we have one of these amazing looking gameplay deep dives every single year, and then the gameplay is inconsistent. Or there's some insanely broken meta that ruins all of this. So, what I would also like to hear from EA, and I know it wouldn't be in this, is more consistent and quicker updates in relation to gameplay. So if there is a ridiculously overpowered playstyle or meta, fix it without it taking 4 months. That's the kind of thing I'm looking for. So, yeah, massive, massive gameplay deep dive. Let me know your thoughts. Time finishing being removed as it has never worked or been OP. I don't even know what that means. Time finishing is perfectly fine. There is not an online career mode, no. Why do half of the YouTube comments feel like they are just bots? What's going on? There is not VAR in the game, no. Look at this. Ba-dum, ba-dum. Do any of these things mean anything when every year we're given inconsistent gameplay? Yeah, sadly, the vast majority of all of that stuff is completely irrelevant if the gameplay is trash. But welcome anyone that's tuning in. I hope you've had a good day. Hopefully you enjoy the stream. Whoa. Bordeaux will give up their professional status as a club. Players' contracts will be terminated and the training centre will close. What? After nearly 90 years, the club has informed the FFF that it's renouncing its professional status. Wow. Where are they currently at? Bordeaux football. They played a pre-season game against Southampton yesterday. What? How's your megabytes per second so high? We got decent internet. I'm doing good today, thank you. Six-time French champions Bordeaux accept relegation to semi-professional third division after Liverpool owners FSG pulled out of deal to buy the financially stricken club. Wow. So they've gone down to the third division and now they can't afford to be a club anymore. So they're just done. Wow. It's crazy how stuff like that can happen in football. Wow. Okay. What happened? Bordeaux are no longer going to be a club. Right, let me quickly... Let me upload that. Video. And we'll get that on the go. Reuse. Okay. Whoops. And we'll put that there, and we'll get the thumbnail on there. Where did I save it? On the desktop? Yeah. That is crazy. Okay. And we'll get on the game in just a minute or two's time. Just got to get this uploading. There we go. Add suitability, it's fine. Roma are signing Sula. Not us. Sad times. Okay, so that is uploading. Shouldn't take much longer. Not that long ago, Bordeaux were winning top league. 2008, maybe longer ago than you thought. Yeah, but that's still not that long. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm basically, now that I finally have my external hard drive one back up and running, I'm installing a load of stuff on there, especially a load of Game Pass stuff. Right. Well, okay. That is all of that uploaded. And the plan today was basically to watch that, react to everything in the pitch notes and the deep dive, and then upload it as a video and chill out till 6 PM. Check out what the new content is pretty much today. Thank you, by the way, to anyone that followed on TikTok, Twitch, or YouTube so far today. I did see a few of you coming on in. I appreciate it. Always used to be seen one of the top clubs. Yeah, it's madness. Oh yeah, I was an idiot and decided to buy a store pack on the RTG. With coins, obviously. It could have gone better. But oh. Have I planned on going to any away games yet this season? I need to sit down and look at the fixtures and think of when it may potentially happen. Me and my mates may potentially be going pub next Tuesday, so we might talk about it then. Where is he? Kaka! Hell yeah! 90 rated squad, was it? So we need to put in Dembele, Martin, Forsberg, one of the Frankowskis. I can't remember which one. That's ridiculous. You want to go Leicester away? Hell yeah. Oh, he was in there. Kubo. Don't know about anyone else. target is an objective, so we won't go with him. We need... I mean, Rui Costa is incredibly fodder, so we'll put him in there. I'm assuming this guy is on the market. I'm doing great, thank you. Who do you prefer, Enzo or Cruz? Enzo is clear of Cruz. Enzo is amazing. Very, very good card. Have Leicester made any signings? Yeah! We've signed Ndidi onto a new contract, Fatawu permanently, Akoli, Golding from Chelsea. We are looking at Reece Nelson on loan with maybe an obligation to buy. I imagine if we stay up, then that's when that would kick in. So that'll be interesting. How'd you quick send them like that? Press the start button to multi-swap. It genuinely amazes me that so many people, I think it's been in the game for like 3 or 4 years now, so many people still don't know that that's a thing. It's crazy. It's crazy. A 94 is enough. What about 93? Long ball plus gives you superpowers. I don't know when and where really to utilise it as much. I know people go on about it all the time, but I don't understand why. Right, let's put in... Who do I not care about? Who was not an objective? Koku's on the market. We'll go with him. Okay. I believe that was all the special dupes that were in the way. If not, oh well. It's really not the end of the world. That video... Roma and Juve will hold final contact to seal Matthias Sula details. Oh, so it's not done yet still. Oh, it was the other Frankowski. Of course it was. It was a 50-50. Brilliant. Love it. Dominic, don't know who or what that is. So, I don't have a response, I'm afraid. Fabinho is very good, yeah. The guy is a beast. Once you trigger 3 to run, get the ball and just ping it to him. I also need to take my rivals rewards. I did get my 7 wins last night. Watching on FIFA 13. Didn't know you'd done TikTok. We're live on TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube. What was your YouTube name back on FIFA 13? If you typed in the chat or on the videos and stuff, then maybe I'll remember if you know what your thing was. You say one usable player in defense? I disagree. Hence why I'm using them. I think the vast majority of people that slag off the defense in my team, 1, think I care, 2, haven't used 3 of the defenders. Elite Division. So we get 1 of 5, 94 plus. Pow! Okay. $98 Lo Celso. I mean, there's no way I'm taking Kiwior, so Lo Celso it is. he's worth a decent amount. 300k-ish. Ricardo. No, it's fine. Do you know how to get rid of a red card? Put the player in the reserves and play a game. Used to put the FIFA 13 live streams on when playing and doing homework. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. As I say, do you remember your username at the time? Maybe I'll recognise it. I mean, this is pretty crazy. A 98 Lo Celso being packed is pretty sick. Do I actually want to use him over anyone in the team, though, is the crazy part? Hefo, yeah, they're amazing. You're sure the SBC Rudiger is better than Fabinho? Don't know. Don't have him. Maybe. Clear of Kroos? He's not as good defensively as Kroos, though, is he? He's got 87 doesn't have any defending playstyles, just Kroos? Intercept plus. Because they play as a DM. 4-2-1-3. Oh yeah, we tried out Kyle, because we've still got him till August 1st. No chem styles actually hurts to look at. You know what hurts to look at? The amount of people that think that basic isn't a chemistry style. Especially at this stage of the game, where with a basic, you're getting boosts on these players that have like 90 plus in every stat. You're getting the boosts to basically everything to bump it up. So, with a basic chemistry style, the only stats that Enzo doesn't have 92 or higher are finishing and heading accuracy. Some chem styles with boost stats needed for specific positions. Earlier in the year, yeah. But as I say, at this stage, these cards are so good that you don't need it. Look, like Fabinho, right? At centre-back. It boosts up his sprint speed. You need that. It boosts his agility and dribbling. That's great to have boosted for a centre-back. It boosts his strength, defensive awareness, stand tackle, slide tackle, up to max. When the stats are that high, basic is one of the best chem styles that there is in the game. Again, here's another example. Julian Alvarez with a basic gets maxed out pace, pretty much maxed out shooting and passing, boosts up his strength to 93 as well. Antoine Griezmann, the same. It basically boosts up everything that isn't ridiculously high already. So if you don't have basic on a lot of your players at this stage, then you might actually be losing out on the amount of stats that you're boosting up. You pack Walker 97 in the Rivals pick. That's huge. That is huge. Lo Celso instead of Kroos. Again, the only thing is, though... Why would you boost defending, though? I mean, it boosts defending on top of everything else. Why not have better stats? Yeah, Lo Celso doesn't quite have the defensive capabilities of Kroos. So if I did put him in, maybe I'd put an anchor on him. Maybe. And then he would just be outrageously well-rounded. Let's have a little look at this. They don't really need a +4 short pass when it's already 93. But I feel like a lot of people don't understand The difference... Everything goes up on... What's the curve? Like, exponential curve. So the difference between 99 and 98 dribbling is not the same as the difference between 98 and 97. But for attackers and defenders, better off putting chem styles that will come in use. I don't know if you're looking at the stats though. Like Alvarez. What are you even putting on this guy? Instead of a basic. Griezmann, what are you putting on him? Dani Olmo, what are you putting on these guys? And again, for the centre-backs like Fabinho, this makes the card better. You don't need a shadow on this card. Griezmann pace. You mean the guy with 93 acceleration and 97 sprint speed? Yeah, it's fine. I could have even put Mateus in instead of Lo Celso, but maybe we'll try him out. And just see what he's like. Why not? But we've got our other packs to open, so let's see what we can get. Hefo, that's fine. If you prefer to use those playstyles on those players, those chem styles, then you can. I'm happy with mine. Dominic. Very iffy. Ben, hell yeah. Why is it trying to replicate Football Manager tactically when it can never be as good in that element of the game? Probably because they think that Football Manager is probably the thing that takes the most market share away from them. So if they can claw back some of that by having more tactical stuff in there, that'd be great. I play 4-2-1-3 in game. 4-2-1-3. Yeah, he won't go in, John, over Dani Olmo. No chance. They hate the defence because they all watch a certain YouTuber that says defence has to be meta or you can't win. Yeah. Maybe. Joe, hello. I'm doing great, thank you. Hopefully you are as well. What do I think of Lusumi? He's good. 6 more coins and using those guys. Yes. I need the coins for the collection book, not for them to deplete in value by buying players for the team. Bran, exactly. People care a lot. It's odd. It is very odd. Preparing for Champs Finals this weekend. Nice. Who cares about the collection book? Me and the people that watch the series. The tactical instructions will be massive for career manager career mode. Yes, exactly. So like you say, that the gap between this and Football Manager, with all these changes, that is bringing it down a little bit. JD, no you won't. We'll just get rid of you. It makes things a bit easier. What's the collection book goal in FC 24? To complete it. Simple as that. Yang Min Hyuk to Tottenham. Here we go. Deal completed for 2006 born winger from Gangwon FC. Well, there you go. Spurs fans. You got an 18-year-old... winger coming from Gangwon, wherever that is. Don't know. Next question, how do you complete FC? I don't really know what that means. Won't a lot of people set their defending to 5-back then set attacking to all-out attack? Maybe, but we don't know whether that would actually be good or viable yet. That is the first time I've packed John Joe Shelvey since he's been re-available throughout re-release. I know there's loads and loads of people out there that are losing their mind with how much they are packing that guy. That's the first one for me. Which means maybe now the floodgates are open. He's going to be in all of them. We'll see. Cheers to the people subbing on YouTube, following on TikTok, following on Twitch. You're amazing. Josh, it's true. When do daily footies reset? I'm assuming you mean like the daily login? 6 PM. So 53 minutes. Club reveal? I could do that. I'm going to open up the rest of my Div Rival rewards first, though. Let's do this one first, actually. The exchange. Nothing in that one. That's fine. Other than 2,000 coins. Depay's so underrated. Depay's very good. Oh, I do need to update that picture, actually, because I'm not using Puskas. Okay. I'm going to go with this one first. 94 plus times 3. Path to Glory. Make your mark. Or Team of the Tournament pack. Okay. It's another Lusumi! The amount of times I've packed this guy is crazy. And Matthias Nunes, who I put in an SBC recently. I pack Lusumi at every week. He just keeps getting put back in. Which is why I ended up using him. I thought, you know what? They keep throwing this guy at me. Let me try him out. Turns out he's actually pretty damn good. So he's actually in for Sula right now. Can I give away some FC points? I can, but I won't. Because that would be a terrible use of my finances. Fabinho is incredibly underrated. The only people that think that he's terrible are the ones that probably haven't even unlocked him yet. Let alone used him there. The guy's a monster. Oh my god, that is... that's overshooting a bit. You subbed, thank you very much. Welcome on in. Hopefully you enjoy the content. Oh wow, we dropped 2 racings there. 88? Okay, cool. We'll go with you. We pack you more. Can I do a Liverpool team? I have absolutely zero intention of doing a Liverpool team. That is another part of Kaka. Done. Kaka! Kaka! Sick of seeing Lusumi yourself. Williams and Torres today. Not bad, not bad. Let's see if I can get anything decent in the other packs that we've got here. So we've got a couple of 87 times 3s, 4 of them, and 4 85 times 5s. So hopefully in one of these there can be something big. We start things off with... So we got a Footies. A Footies Icon. Baresi. Okay. He's worth like 35k. It's crazy that he isn't worth significantly more. I might have to try him out. Because even though he's 5'9", he's got aerial plus. So does that not sort of counter it? I don't know. And his other playstyles are really, really good. But yeah, he's worth nothing. He still gets dunked on. I have to give him a go for the collection book anyway. Danielle, yeah. It is sad. You've used him. He's decent. What's the best player I got in a pack this year? I don't even know. Fatty? Yeah. You gotta go? In a bit. Oh! A radioactive Messi. Shame it couldn't be like Footies or Team of the Tournament or something, but back in a special Messi card. How much is he worth? 50k? He's still more than fodder value. Somehow. Even at this stage. Good Evo for that Messi. Ooh. I'll have to have a look. What on earth is that? What? Oh, a Centurions Icon. Gattuso again? Yeah. Oh, God. TJ, I love how you've got blocked off of TikTok, decided to come over here. The last time you commented, you asked, "Hi, how are you?" What changed? What turned you into a weirdo? Do I think I've got a better chance of completing collection book this year compared to last? Yes. Aiden, I know. It's quite warm. Can you stop giving me Ansu Fati in every pack? What's going on here? I don't know what the lowest squad is for Kaka. We'll have a look. Thankfully, 2 months won't have to worry about what to do with dupes. Yeah. Thank Christ for that. Alright, Kaka, what's your lowest? 84. Oh, okay, wow. Well, they'll go in there then. Sure. Or maybe we could even put them in like a... Is there an 86? There is. We'll go 86. Yeah, chances of completing the collection book, I'm hoping this year are significantly higher. It will once again rely on the pack weight when they put cards out to re-release. Pretty much. Hopefully it's not absolutely horrific on someone like a Greats of the Game R9. But we'll have to see. So many people are losing their minds over getting Forsberg over and over and over again. He actually hasn't popped up that much for me. Like that Shelby. That's the first time that I've seen Shelby since his re-release. Yet other people are getting him every other pack. I need... We'll go with you, and then is that enough? Yeah. What about that? Nice! Had to chuck a dupe Team of the Year check. Greats of the Game Ballack into Kanu because didn't require Team of the Week or Tots. Yeah. Oh, I don't have a Brazil. 84 rated Brazilian. Surely we've got one of them, right? Yeah, lovely. Axel, you didn't answer the question. Why were you fine last time you chatted on YouTube, but not now? Will you sell a company for Footies Evo? Absolutely no idea, to be honest, whichever one you prefer. Is the answer at this stage of the game? Use whoever the hell you want. Don't just follow the crowd. Just, it's silly season. Having a bad day, just a little bored. Probably shouldn't take it out on other people. It's not a good way to do things. Thank you for the rose on TikTok. I appreciate it. Just joking though. Well, it's more than a joke to wait 5 minutes after being timed out on TikTok, then to platform hop once, get questioned about it, then to platform hop again. That's odd. You can tell it's school holidays, yeah. Right, we got 4 87 times 3s. Pow! Number 1. Is that Frankowski, followed by what? Rico Lewis. Sure. VVD as well. Okay. That's fine. Everything you're doing with Twitch right there. It's baffling, isn't it? Baffling! And now it's time to go from me, the bear, and the big blue house. Someday. Be refreshing to see batch 2 tomorrow. It will! Aaron, yeah. Exchanges have been a really, really nice thing. Can stay banned? Yeah. It's fine. It's Guess the Flare now in packs. It really is. For me, definitely. I just question myself every single time I try and predict what one it actually is. I just don't know. What am I doing? Bundesliga. It's supposed to be Real Madrid. Better man than me recycling the dupes. I don't recycle dupes, but I use them. Oh, idiot again. I'll use them in like part of a Kaká or something. But if I opened up an 83 times 20 now and I got 14 dupe 83s, I'm not going to sit there and put them into player picks because I can't be bothered. It just takes so long. So long. Bum 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 bum. Do I use pale tools off stream? I have no idea what that is. So no. We get English centre back, Centurions. Oh no, a Centurions icon, Winter Wildcard icon behind Letitia. David Ye looks insane. Hierro. The deep dive, I uploaded my full thoughts and analysis on it on a massive YouTube video. If you want my full thoughts on it. But to summarise, none of what they say means anything at all until we actually get to play the game and see how it plays. Just a tool you can use on web app to make SBCs 1,000 times faster, make 50 player picks in 5 minutes. That does sound pretty good. But also a little bit dodge. 87 times 3, number 3! So, Trailblazers. No, I thought it was going to be Trailblazers Kane. That's Forsberg. Was the insta-foul offline only? No. Joey, I would say most likely yes. So, I haven't had the like black or greyed out not found card problem, but I did have something similar. So, previously for me on Xbox, when we got the Path to Glory cards and then Make Your Mark cards, I didn't have the additional info tab on the card that told you how they would earn their upgrades. And also, when I went to go and do any SBC and it was supposed to say Team of the Season or Team of the Week, mine said Player Group 27. I reinstalled the game and it's been fine ever since. So I imagine the same thing would fix that problem. I don't know why even updating the game doesn't fix it. It's stupid. Really stupid. I have a Series X. 87 times 3, number 4. So, Endler and Radioactive Talisca. Talisca, Endler, and Modric. Okay. So we should be able to do another Kaká squad. And we'll whack in a team of the season that we've got. Because I'm assuming that we have recently got one as part of those packs. We must have got something, right? Maybe like a moment. Did I not get a moment's tops? I thought I did. Unless maybe I already used them. It's not looking great. No, maybe I didn't. Okay. Got it for the first time in the Kaka SBC. Hopefully you don't. Yeah, it's just really stupid. Really, really dumb. Tots moments. Di Lorenzo. So we need an 89 rated team. Currently we've got multiple cards below it, but we do have a 91 and a 90. So a 90 would mean you can have 4 88s. 91? I don't know what that equates to. Do I think Maresca is a loss for Leicester? Yes. How much of a loss? We have no idea. We'll have to wait to see how good he does with the Chelsea, as well as seeing how well we do without him. I did do a full video talking about it all on YouTube if you have any interest on like a big football video. Then it was called This Is Why Chelsea Chose Enzo Maresca, I believe. You've decided Kasper Schmeichel is the best keeper of all time because of his performance in a preseason game. Can't submit SBC. Anyone know why? No idea. P. Probably just stick a basic on him. Rocco ain't live, so you guess you're going to be here. Hell yeah. I would have thought he'd be live just in case there's any banging 6-pum content. No? Basic, yeah. Basic, why? Because you probably don't need to boost any specific stats, so why not just boost them all a bit with a basic? Why not? Do sometimes think you can do so many SBC with dupes, but never do it. Same. The amount of times that, like this, right here is a prime example. I have now got 31 dupes. I should put these straight into like player picks. I really should. But I can never be bothered. Mainly because of how long this takes. If you didn't have to swap every single card, then it wouldn't be anywhere near as bad. Because then you could just go to your new in your club and they'll be there. But the fact you have to do this manually one by one is the long part. Goalkeeper playstyle looks good so far. Yes and no. For me, I'm scared that there's going to be 1 or 2 goalkeeper playstyle pluses especially, that are just going to be so OP that it'll be ridiculous. Like the footwork one instantly gives me flashbacks to David De Gea in FIFA 18, where he was comfortably the best keeper on the game. He had the saves with feet trait, and that was massive. So we'll have to wait and see whether that kind of thing is really prominent again or not. But yeah, it's a bit scary. Goalkeeper's just RNG though. Schmeichel feels like gold. Pickford some games. It's true, which is why they're so infuriating. Right, Bremer was in there, and then all the other rares were below that rating, weren't they? We're just going to assume that every non-rare in here is a dupe. And if not, then... oh well. Maybe we'll end up wasting a couple of dupes accidentally. And 98 Pickford feels like Pickford in real life in an Everton shirt. So that's a bit harsh. He's still good for Everton. He's still good. Pink Courtois feels like one of the better ones so far. I don't know if I've packed him yet. If I have, then I should give him a go. Because, yeah, Courtois normally does feel pretty damn good. So I would like to see if this is another banging card of his. How am I? I am good, thanks. We've just had the massive FC 25 gameplay reveal. I have uploaded my thoughts and everything like that on it as a YouTube video. But yeah, it's exciting times. Pack 99 Neymar from Rival Rewards. First time this year you went untradeable. Option 3 is the best option to take from Rival Rewards IMO. I stream on TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube. Is FC24 actually dead? No. Of course not. The only people that think so are children or haters. Sometimes both at the same time. Have Oblak. He's not tall enough? Okay. That's interesting as a thought. Hope there's a trait which means you can't just ball roll the keeper so easily. Ball rolling the keeper isn't anywhere near as easy as it used to be. The best way to go round the keeper is R1 dribbling this year. You say it's the worst FIFA ever though, in your opinion. I genuinely could not disagree more. The 3 FIFAs that preceded this, to me, are so bad with the button delay that I don't think anything else is comparable. To me, does anyone happen to know? This is such an optimistic question. Does anyone happen to know if there are automated tools on TikTok for the chat to stop people just spamming? Because it is insane. Oh, Kingsbury's in there as well. Okay. I thought all of them were 83 or less. Nearly there. How am I doing? I'm doing fantastic. Oops. Thank you very much for asking. You can change the live settings. I'll have to have a look then, because that would be really, really nice to be able to do. Do I have a crappy, like, 75 rated rare? You'll do. Game is fun if you actually want it to be fun, not find reasons to hate it every 5 seconds. I mean, partly. Like, there are people that will focus on the negatives really, really often. That's always going to be the case. But there are also some very frustrating things that are out of your control. I have not tried Goretzka, no. So the question is, was putting all of those cards into these picks worth it? I mean, we've already got a player that was as high rated as the highest dupe that we put in, so that's good. Anything 85 or above, and it was worth it. 6 mil? Yeah. Not bad. No specials is a bit sad. The Trickster Plus glitch at the start of the year killed it for you straight away. But come on. That lasted, what, like a day before they patched it? Or got rid of it? It also wasn't anywhere near as widespread as people would make it out to be. Okay, well they were fine. We'll take it. Lorient, what do I even put him into? I don't know. Maybe one of these. Then you missed Team Leo Messi and it really annoyed you? Meh. I did not get lucky enough to get Messi either. But that's just how it went, sadly. I have seen the dynamic duos, yeah. Hanvir, nice. That's pretty banging. Let's put that in there. But yeah, I did a TikTok on the dynamic duos. I haven't used them. I haven't done them yet, but they're pretty good. How many wins do I average in champs? This account, the average this year has been 16. So we've had like 4 or 5 18s and then 14s. This stage of the year though, probably 14 because I'm not going to try hard as much. I'm not going to sweat it out because it just isn't worth it. The amount of AI defense and stuff that is just so OP means that it's just nowhere near as enjoyable. Joey, yeah, that was huge for the game. Oh. Anchor Chem Stars around 5k at the moment, apparently. Interesting. But seriously, that's huge, to be fair. Bosh! I'll take a non-dupe just so that I can do other stuff. I haven't used that Chubby Alonso, sorry. Ruben Loftus-Cheek is good though. They need to add more ways to get XP? I mean, they really don't. Otherwise, the whole point of it being a season-long season progress will be lost because you'll do it in one day. I am doing Kaka. I am 6 out of 10 done. Oh! This is all I have left. Let's finish Kaka. I didn't realise that's all that was remaining. I thought I would have had like a couple of 87s or 88s or something like that left to go. I know I didn't have the top ones done. Yeah, that's fine. RJ, yes, but not immediately. Haven't got him yet, but people are saying Rashford's broken. Yeah, I can't reach Rashford yet. I've got a Aubameyang. Maybe we can do... Maybe we can get this Kaka and just head into Rivals for a couple of games. Before 6. Get some more games towards Dirk Kuyt. And try out Kaka. Why not? Oh, that didn't properly swap. Yeah, Kaka, just ridiculous. Kaka fits the way that I play this game so well. I used his Thunderstruck, I think it was. And really, really liked him. So I'm looking forward to this one. Liam, that's opinion-based. Had its Thunderstruck for ages, used him at right wing. You got him first day he came out? Hell yeah. Right. 983s. Ah! I play 4-2-1-3. Have I used any Dino card this year? Not outside of draft. Nope. No. You think you played me today? I mean, if by today you meant like this morning between midnight and 2 a.m, sure. Outside of that, no. Luckily, even people in Elite Division do Golden Goal when there's a few hours left before rewards. I know it's sweaty up there, but luckily that is still fairly common. Thank Christ. Ridiculous at everything. Can't seem to vol. That's surprising considering volleys are a bit broken. I have heard Eminem's album, yes. Oh, I don't have an AC Milan player. AC Milan. AC Milan. Giroud, but that's going to be too low rated. So we put in an 84 instead of a Serbi. Favourite song? I don't know. I liked a fair few of them. I don't know what my favourite would be. I'd have to listen back through and know which one is which. Barnsley, no. Sorry, I'm not that far down. Bosh! 98 Pickford better than Martinez? No. No, 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 no. Well, lovely. Kaka! I've not used Tebow yet. Fabinho is very good. Okay, so we'll try out Lo Celso, see what he's like. We'll also now try out Kaká. You jinxed it, yeah. Does he need a chem style other than basic? No. No, he doesn't. Let's go! Hawk engine. Engine FC is what I should call my team next year. Because I think it's the best chem style in the game. But I don't think he needs one. Initial thoughts of Deep Dive. Potentially exciting, but none of it matters if the gameplay is inconsistent. Which is the same thing we say every single year we see a gameplay deep dive. Loftus-Cheek is... Yeah, I used him on the PS account against James. He's good. pass was not as quick as I thought it would be. Killian, no! Why is this a thing that pops up now all the time? So annoying, man. Gotta add a physical and pace chem style, also pace and dribble one. No, they'll just be... They'll be... Like, remember when it used to cost an outrageous amount of coins to get a Shadow and Hunter and stuff like that? It'll be even worse. Pops up because you rage quit with a team like that within 4 minutes. Josh, I don't know if you understand the definition of a rage quit rather than being efficient with your games. If you want to play the least amount of Elite Division possible in order to get rewards, what I did right there was clever. Because if you don't know, Elite Division matchmaking is based on your skill ranking, skill rating, whatever it's called. So the easiest way to get rewards in the Elite Division each week, or the quickest way, is purposefully lose 5 to 10 games. Just concede and leave. And then you'll get much easier matchmaking for the remainder of your games. And you will probably get your rewards in a fraction of the time. Oh. So, I don't play Div Rivals properly. I don't care about it anywhere near enough. Oh my good god. What on earth is happening? Pack tradable Neymar? I think you've won the game. Whereas everyone else, you just lost the game. Champs, we average 16. Oh, why didn't he go for the header? Kaka. Yeet. Is he worth selling though? Any card that is worth like 5 mil plus should be an insta-sell. Got that earlier on PlayStation? Yeah, it's just a thing. I've not updated the picture at the bottom, no. Can't get better than 99 Neymar. So why? Because his price should just drop. And you will be able to get better than him when the other 99s drop. No, I thought he would lunge differently. Thought Eurovid was class, well executed. Thank you very much. It's over 2.5k views, which is a fat dub. Like 270 watch hours or something like that. So, helping us on our way to that 4k. It had a slow start, like the first day. But after that, it's done really well. So that's good. I support Leicester. Do I have an Xbox? Bosh. Can I rate your team? I do team ratings for people that are members on YouTube, subs on Twitch. Oh, stuff like that. It helps support the channel, and it means that we don't just get mega spammed with them. 2,684 views it's on. There you go. Keep it going. The thing is, it is like an evergreen video. People could come back to that video in 2 years' time and it would still be relevant. I want more and more of that kind of content on my channels. Because it means that you are constantly having content out there that is not irrelevant after a week. Like if you do a review of the first match week of this upcoming Prem season, sure, within that first week people will watch that video. But people aren't going to go back to that a year later. There's basically no chance of that. Whereas if you do a video that is not time restricted, so you could do a documentary about the season that we won the Premier League in 15-16. People will still watch that in 5 years' time. So that's the kind of stuff I put full power on that by accident. I want to do that. You've always been confused on the managers. Are they important? No. Must be close to the monetization now. No. You need 4,000 public watch hours to get monetized. Without the watch hours of that video, I'm on 2,334. Oh. So that is taking us up to about 2.6k, which is a massive jump up, right? Like, that's, what, like 6-7% of the overall watch time needed in order to get monetized just from that one video in the first few days. So it is massive for it, but we've still got a long way to go. Kaka! Football edits. Note you're going to get blocked for spamming self-promotion. Do you know any leaks? No. What about TikTok followers? TikTok subs? Sure. Alexander, hello! Did you say it's done too? No, you need 4,000 watch hours. Not views, watch hours. So if you uploaded an hour-long video and 4,000 people watched the entire thing, then your watch hours are done. But the odds of that happening are basically non-existent. So I have... If we're including the newest video, then I have about 2,600 out of the 4,000 that you need to get monetized. So we're getting there. And the more views that that video keeps on getting, the closer it would help. Fabinho at the back is incredibly underrated. And anyone that has the card and hasn't tried him there, you are missing out on a beast. Oh. No. Why did he do the stuff before it? So just over 50%, another couple of bits like that, and then start Prem coming up should be doable. Yeah, you basically just need... You need some banging vids. Like the Maresca video got me over 1,000 watch hours. That's how well it did. So, yeah. You get stuff like that. Even just 1 or 2 videos that do blow up. And suddenly, that number is hit. So, yeah, this Euros one has been really, really helpful because there he is, Fabinho, sweeping up. It's what he does. So, as I say, I think it's on about 270 watch hours. Oh. Ah. Which, at the time it was uploaded, is more than 10% of the remaining watch hours that I needed. So, yeah. Oh, huge. Thought they were offside. Probably could do like a transfer window overview. Oh yeah, I've got loads of video ideas planned for like pre-season. Like not actually based on like pre-season games and stuff, but before the season begins. That's what I mean. So yeah, transfer stuff, discussion stuff. Even something as simple as like ranking all of the Premier League kits is a video that I will put out. And if you have the right graphical representation and editing and stuff like that, it can do much better than a video with poor editing and formatting and stuff like that. So that's something that I really tried to work on with the Euros video, is not just making that kind of video, but making the edit good. Working on some of my photoshopping and placement of text, images and clips on the screen, because it is a massive difference maker with how well a video performs. Same with thumbnail. Thumbnail and title can make or break a video. My Maresca video didn't blow up until I slightly changed the thumbnail. Oh. Ads how? She's one of the best ones. Like, do I still have the Maresca thumbnail? I do. So, here. This is the thumbnail that I went with for the Maresca video. I initially had these circles and names like 50% of the size. And as soon as I bumped them up and made them readable on like mobile devices and stuff like that, suddenly the video flew. So it's crazy how such small changes can make a big difference. And I might go back and redo some of my thumbnails. I actually redid the thumbnail for my Rise and Fall of Neymar video earlier. Macduff, no, it's ridiculous. I don't know if they're going to continue trying to charge a tenner a game. No way you believe that. If you genuinely don't think that Alex Scott is better than the majority of pundits out there when it comes to football, then I really don't know what to say. The amount of people that just spout nonsense, that don't research anything they talk about, or even just have the knowledge in the first place, that somehow get some of the best gigs, is mental. They don't offer any insight or actual analysis that's better than what me or you could do at the pub. Oh. Ping that in there, and then down here. Little one of those. Ref, he pushed me! Memphis! Visuals, yeah. Thumbnails, you could genuinely create the best football video, like the best YouTube football documentary of all time. Like, it's an hour long. And it is phenomenal, right? The production quality and value and everything is sublime. But if you have a crap title and thumbnail, that video will not do well. And it's sad that that's how it works. But it is. Vice versa. You can have a video that isn't... Ah, crap. I shouldn't have pressed the button. John, is it really more popular? Oh. And yeah, vice versa. You could have a killer thumbnail and title that could bring people into your video, but if the video quality is crap, then your retention will be terrible. And you won't get people that subscribe, you won't get great money or anything like that because your retention is so bad. Started research thumbnails and tags, stuff like that, and that's when he blew up. Yeah. I said, getting a... It's something that I'm looking at more and more, especially with the football channel. Getting the thumbnail and title right. The overall package of the video matters so much more than just the content of it. The overall package of thumbnail, title, again, presentation of the content, the narrative or the storytelling of the video is huge. Which again is why I think the Maresca video did well, because it was a combination of a bit of history about him and then individual knowledge from myself and sort of a tactical analysis based on my experience, packaged with a thumbnail and title that fully explained what was going to be talked about in the video. Oh, this gameplay feels so laggy. Makes sense, first thing you see is thumbnail and title. Exactly. Ah! Travis, I'm doing great. How about yourself? 7 times more people play it. They do collabs with famous people. I haven't even really heard of it, so that's really surprising. How'd you get Enzo? You've missed him by like a month. Leicester defender Harry Suter is a target for championship clubs, including Sheffield United and Stoke. Leeds away kit has you this year. It's really good. But best like cheap websites, like JJ Sport. Ah, that run. Ah, this lag is horrible. Yeah, I could easily see him going back to Stoke. I thought he may have got a chance under Cooper, but maybe he's not impressed him so far in pre-season. How on earth has that got in? Can anyone explain how Fabinho gets chem? He's a premium card. Basically a hero. Shirt. Too expensive nowadays. Yeah. Well, this looked like it was going to be an easy win. Genuinely, though, how on earth did that shot get through everybody that was in the way there? That was crazy. Oh, this lag! Is he offside? No. I mean, I wanted a pass first time, but he didn't do it. Silly, crappy connection. Why couldn't that have just slot through 3 people like his shot did? That would have been good. How's the gameplay feeling? Trash! Like always nowadays. The gameplay on this game is horrific. 6 PM! Someone else got a 6 PM. Rocco's got a 6 PM emote. Wow. Hurry up, dudes! We got content to look at. I don't care whether you win. Just hurry up. Is 99 Pedri goods? Don't know. Don't have him. Doesn't look insane for a 99 though. Dude, hurry up. Why are you punching that? What are you doing? Right, we got one last chance to get the dub. Oh, but with that weird stutter lag, that's gonna... And then a terrible pass. And then a terrible touch. It's probably not gonna happen. That's not what I pressed, game. You know what? I don't care. We should have got the win in this one, and it feels mental that we haven't, but At least it means we're finished with the game. Ugh. 3-all in Rivals, just not the vibe. No, especially when you were 3-0 up. And then all of a sudden things just didn't seem to work. And then you concede this as the equaliser. How? How has he managed to slot that through the tiniest gap? Oh, good. What a good use of time. At least I think for the objective you only have to play 20 games. You don't have to get 20 wins. So it hasn't actually wasted any of our time. Gameplay these days is crap, as I've just said about 10 times in the last 2 minutes. Festival of Football is coming. Festival of Football started when Path to Glory started, my friend. It's been happening for a while. We've got ourselves an Ansu Fati. Nice. Oops. So we can start the first part of Alawaran. But I'll finish Dirk Kuyt first. Fatty, it's a shame that he's not a premium. It looks good. Doesn't look absolutely crazy though. But I would need nearly 4k more XP to be able to properly work towards Alawiren. Daily play, so that one counted as a new one, that's fine. There is a new daily login. Do we get a player? No, an 84 times 10. Footy's Champions Play. Play and win matches using TOTS and Festival of Foot players in Champs to earn packs and player items. Play 30 matches in any Champs game mode to get Salma Basha premium footies that for some reason I can't click on the card. $12 days, so you got 2 weeks. 2 sets of champs to play 30 games. Win 5 matches in finals with a full squad of tops. Oh. Win 10 matches in finals while having a full squad of tops in order to get Footy's Marquisio. Callum, no. And then win... Oh. Win 10 matches in finals with a full squad of Festival of Football players for an 85 times 5. Okay. Sure. Seasonal. New weekly objectives. That's fine. Oh, I wondered where the 400 XP came from. Oh, so that's 2,000 XP. 3,000. And I need what? Level 24. 4,000. Those aren't new. What aren't new? Weekly objectives. There they are. If you include Champs Squad Battles XP, you're there for 4k. Yeah. What's the game of choice these days? Right now, off stream, COD and PUBG. Weekly objectives aren't new. What do you mean? They're literally 6 days, 23 hours. So a week. Play 5 matches. Yes, they are. Says you got 3 assists. Yes, I finished my game after 6 o'clock. What do you mean? PUBG with my mates. I've been casually playing COD multiplayer lately, but then we're going to be doing Elden Ring on stream, and I'm also playing Crash off stream and really enjoying it. But yeah, basically I got my external hard drive, a second one working, and so finally I've reinstalled a load of stuff on the external hard drive, and it's all done now. So I've put all of this stuff on the external drive so I can go through it. When's the FIFA stream? No idea what that question even means, to be honest with you. Any new Evos? No! Start of the year after LEGO. Yeah, I never finished LEGO. I will do at some point, but I never finished it. But now there's DLC out for Elden Ring and everything like that as well, so I'm just going to commit to doing it on stream very soon over the summer. Never played a Souls game? No, I haven't either. So I know it's going to be terrifying, but I'm looking forward to it. Had some pizza. Nice! I'm jealous of that. I need to cook a spag bol today. Let's put this guy in here. Hansen and Rolfo come in Team 2. Ooh, snap. Nice. Okay, so what have we got that's new? None of you. None of you. Or you. Desiree Scott. Four-star, five-star, premium footies. Good playstyles, but I'm not sure there's going to be many people using her. She's 5'1". That's worldy height right there. And that might be it today. Or is this new? Landon Donovan. 5-star, 4-star. Can play on either wing. 89 composure on her footies at the end of July. You guys are idiots, CA. Chemistry update is available, been applied to your squad. What on earth does that mean? Absolutely no idea. Premium fodder, yeah, exactly. I mean, Donovan costs 1 squad. And 86. I'm assuming that tomorrow we're going to get something big as an SBC, right? Because so far, some of these cards have been okay, right? Like, these are fine, but they're not insanity. Whereas on Friday, we got Modric. Did we also get Kaka on Friday? Or did he come like a day or two after? I can't remember. But those were the big ones. And we haven't had the big ones since. So I'm assuming tomorrow, with batch 2, Kaka was also Friday. So maybe we get another big player and a big icon. Just like Modric and Kaka last week. Upside to today's objectives, we aren't forced to use an Italian team in champs. Yes, it's true. I wonder what, like, if I do the team of the season one to get that Marquisio. Actually, let's look. Doing share plays. I mean, I don't even know what the share plays would be for, to be honest. But I'm not on my PlayStation right now, so no. Who was the other card in there? Marquisio and Basha. Selma Basha. So they gave her a +1. Can do Discord share plays. I have no idea how that works. I've not done that before. 5-star, 4-star. I mean, other than the 5-star skills, And you get intercept, which is good. For Xbox, yeah, like I say, I have no idea how that works. I didn't know that was a thing. So I would have to look into that. But that would be good to know for going forward. We'll see. It's a pretty meh upgrade. Skills is nice, but it's definitely not necessary. And then we got Marquisio, again, getting a +1 from his Greats of the Game. I don't really understand why you'd bring out an icon or a hero for Greats of the Game and then immediately give them a footies after. I don't know why you wouldn't do someone else. So this one was 4-star, 5-star. This new one should be 5-5. Of course he's not. That would make way too much sense to actually make him very different. So they massively improved his volleys and penalties. Outside of that, jumping has gone up by 7. And there's not really anything else of note. Playstyles are basically the same as well. What a weird... weird upgrade. Why not make him 5-5, man? How expensive is this card? It's 30k. So you're barely upgrading him, and yet you're making people go into champs to do an objective to get it. Why wouldn't you make it 5-5 so there's that much bigger incentive to get him? I don't understand the logic. Okay, fine. Sure. Live, we've got something... Oh, we got the daily login done. That's okay. Sure. Dopes, it's bizarre. Like... They must understand that unless a player has insane stats and insane playstyles, then if you don't give them 5-star at the end of July, going into the start of August, then people aren't going to care. They're not going to put themselves through a harder set of champs in order to get a card that they don't think is worth that extra frustration. Was that an 81 double? Osimhen and KDB. Hell yeah. I'll take that. 83 double. No special. And an 83 and an 84. That's more like it. 96 Tevez or 96 Leao? I honestly don't have an answer for that, I'm afraid. Whichever one you would like to use more. That's what Footies is all about. Just going in there and using random players. And having a laugh with them. Because you can. Doing that for a mid-upgrade on a 20k card is wild. Let me have a look at... If I was to do this objective, what team would I be rocking up with? Full team of the season. Oops. 4-3-3-4. Okay. So it won't be Max Chem. So we got Sommer as an option. Allison. That's about it. We'll whack Allison in for now. Right back. We've got Klaus. Araujo will go in at centre back because he's an absolute animal. Jonathan Tah next to him. Saliba. We'll like Saliba just for now. Grimaldo, Nice, Vanger. Oh no, we obviously put in Theo Hernandez. Bonmati. Rice. We could put in Patry for the chem. That might be a good idea. Just got an all gold 84 times 10. Hell yeah. Although, what would Rice's chem be? Ooh. Okay, let's see. If you think paying a tenner for a preseason game on your phone or TV, just check Liverpool Arsenal preseason tickets. It's a grand plus. It's a joke. I don't understand why people are taking that. So basically, there's a picture going around of the price of, yeah, a preseason game between Arsenal and Liverpool in America that are costing like a grand. But for some reason, people are sort of ignoring the fact that it's like resale price and stuff like that, as if that kind of thing doesn't happen at normal games. I don't really understand why. We got Fekir that we can whack in here, which I think we will. I'm seeing what my team would be if I was going to do the team of the season objective in Champs. We do have Vinny. Vinny would be great for chem. Chawinga would get full chem. Lauren Hemp. Maybe we put Vinny and Chawinga in, because that would be best for chem. Oh, we have Griezmann as well, though. Griezmann up front, Vinny on the left. $25 chem. If we get a La Liga manager, then Araujo and Vinny both go up to full chem. Phil or Prem, and they both go up to full. Do Spanish La Liga manager. And that will take us to 30 chem. Oh. $28. I'm not sure I can get more than that. Unless I drop someone just to try and get more chem. Like, if I take Rice out of this team, how bad is that? It's not great. But then I could change to... like Patry is the other option to go here. That would also be really good for chem. And that's 28 as well. Can Bonmati play cam? No. But maybe I... What if... I mean, this is assuming that I even bother to do this objective, which maybe I don't. Would this be more chem? That'd be 29, so slightly better. We no longer need Spanish on our manager. Can we get more chem by switching that? Brazil wouldn't. French wouldn't. So I guess that's kind of what we'd be looking at. If that happens, football will die. Yeah, that would be a disgrace. I know they do it in like the NBA and everything like that, but no. Do I do share screen or share plays? Well, apparently you can do them on Xbox via Discord, which I didn't know. If that is possible, then I'd probably do more. But right now I don't have the PlayStation on. To go ahead and do that. Reds counting as team of the season. I mean, if they don't, then that is an absolute joke. There's no reason why they shouldn't. Other than the fact it's EA, so... I guess you never know. Nice Schwanger. Bunny Shaw. I'm not sure there's any way I could utilise pluses to get any more chem. Zellum was in there. We got Smith. Dabinia. Weekly objectives are out, yes. Alison Tar. Lewandowski. I play 4-2-1-3. Which, to be fair, if I am changing the midfield, I wonder if I could actually start in that. I don't know. Is Modric good? Don't know, don't have him. I'm afraid. So... like, a switch like that takes us down so much. It's crazy. I really think that this is pretty much as good as I can get without going out and buying someone specifically to try and get more chem. Like, maybe if I swapped Klaus out for someone else French, but from a league that benefits me more. Like, I don't know. I did use Modric for a crazy amount of games, but now I've got... So earlier we packed Lo Celso, so I'm going to try him out and see how good he feels. But Modric is always an option. He would be amazing. I know that. I'm not entirely sure what chemistry would be like, though, if I had him in. It'd be exactly the same. So, I could. Especially because this one is double 5-star. And I mean, he does have some good defensive playstyles. Am I not doing the Champs objective now? Considering it's Thursday? No. No, I'm not. Technical plus is obviously huge for what I like as well. Relentless. He already has 94 stamina, so that's not really a problem. Modric has 99. So I could put Modric in. But yeah, we're trying out Lo Celso to see what he's like right now. And we've just got Kaká, so he's going up there. Kyle Walker's unlimited loan until the 1st of August, so he can stay there. And we're trying out Lusumi at centre-back as well. That's currently what we're rocking with. Maybe I should put Martinez back on the bench for Vinny, because I never bring Vinny on. Still seems crazy that Mateus doesn't get a look in card's 700k. And yet, it just sits there because we've packed monsters. Well, Enzo wasn't packed, but obviously he is an absolute joke. The one downside to this card is the lack of technical for me. But his dribbling and stuff like that is so good anyway that it really doesn't matter. He's got 99 in every dribbling stat other than balance, which is 97. And he's 5'10". So it's really not a problem for me. But in terms of objectives, we've now got our Ansu Fati. Next up is an 84 times 10 and Rashford. I don't think... Yeah, stuff like this. Wow, those rewards are terrible. I thought they were better than that. So live, we've got daily play, daily login we've done. Champ stuff obviously can go tomorrow. Dirt Kite we're working towards. So this is my next target right now, is to finish this off. So I played 4 games with Udogie, Diani and Aubameyang. But you need 20 in order to get kites. You get an 86 times 2 and an 84 times 2, so that'll be nice. Weekly objectives will absolutely smash this out as quickly as possible. And Alawiran, I do have Fatty to get the 1000 XP there, but not enough yet to get Rashford, and definitely not enough to get Herbador. But I think, to be fair, how far away is Herbador? 4,000. 4,000 XP. There's 1,000. Wait, how far away is Rashford? He's 2k. So can I get 1,850 XP? There's 1,000. There's 2,000. That would be 3. Yes. Yeah. So I could actually get Alawiran. If I grinded the game an ungodly amount tonight, I could have Alawiran by tomorrow's stream. I won't. I'm not playing that many games before the next stream. If I cared more about getting him, maybe. He doesn't have technical though, and he's not double 5-star. But I do now have the capabilities to obtain this card, which is kind of crazy. You say in popular opinion, Rodri and Bellingham should not win the Ballon d'Or. Anyone who watches football knows Lautaro Martinez should win it. He won a lot. You say anyone who watches football knows that he should win it. I watched a lot of Serie A this season. Lautaro was solid, but I would have Rodri above him. Lautaro will get underestimated and probably won't even come top 10, even though he definitely should for how good he's been for club and for one's country in this season. Bellingham shouldn't win it. Definitely not. I would definitely have Rodrygo above Vinny, who I think may end up winning it, which is kind of mad. What 3 strikers should you use out of Footy? Sorloth, Tots Dybala, Messi or Kane? Whichever ones you enjoy the most, because it's footies and who cares who anyone uses in their team. Just have fun and use who you enjoy. That is my advice for that question. It would actually make sense for me, wouldn't it, to put Fatty in whilst I'm playing these games? Yeah. If I want Fatty in here, then it just saves me a bit of time, really. Rather than doing this and then putting him in and having to... I mean, to be fair, you could do it in one game, so it's not really a problem. So if I'm going to do squad battles or rivals or whatever, squad battles makes the most sense because then we can get some rewards on Sunday. And I've not played that many games in it. But if I'm going to do this, maybe we can try and get Elite 3 this week. Do some more games on World Class. If we switch back to our Obj, then we've got Aubameyang, Diani, and a Dogi in here. And then we were using English because we were getting Target, but we've got him now. So that one's done and ticked off. So I should put in Fatty. And he can go in instead of Danny Olmo. You're not playing 50 different games. Wait until you get all the players till you can mix them and get the XP. Yes, I think that is definitely the way to do it for like a more casual person, 1,000,000%. But like for me, if I do Dirk Kuyt right now, I can also start to make progress on Alawiran. I know you have to play 30 after you've got all 3 of these, but it means I can get it done earlier. And then that will push me towards the tail end of the packs and stuff earlier as well. Bonmati, Garrincha, Haaland. We'll get there quicker if I do this. How's the Leicester past and present going? I don't have any past players in it. It's just a present one. But I've hit the same point with Evos, with like my Leicester squad, that a lot of people have hit when it comes to their past and present teams and stuff like that. Unless you are doing it for a team that is in like the Prem. Because there's so many cards. Like if you have an Arsenal past and present, you've got cards in every promo. So you don't run into these same problems. Whereas someone like myself with a Leicester one, I can't use these. These don't benefit me. This one does, right? Luckily, that one's good for KDH. But most of these don't help me improve the squad because my cards don't fit it. Because we're not getting new cards. So, how are you level 20? You're level 12 and done every objective. Well, then that simply isn't true. If you had done it, if you had done every objective, you'd be a higher level than me. Because I missed out on a bit of XP from not watching on each of the 3 days that you could for the EA live stream or something like that. I don't know how much XP I missed out on. I don't think it was a mental amount, but I did miss out on some. Sadly. You don't think that Haaland will be that good? Oh, I do. He fits the meta perfectly. There's a reason why people like Veghorst are destroying you in champs. Everyone apart from the kit ones, and that doesn't give 8k XP, then you must only play one game mode, I guess. Even then though, the season hasn't been going on that long. But yeah, each week you'll get your champs, rivals, and squad battles XP. Champs is 1.5k. Rivals is 700. Squad battle 700? Something like that. So it's like 3k XP each week from doing all the game modes. And then, again, as you climb up the ladder, you can get even more XP because, like, Alex Scott, I've done. And so for each of these, you got 200 XP. And now I've done Dirk Kuyt. So I've got 1,000 XP from doing him. And I'm close to getting another 1,000 XP from doing him. And now I've got Ansu Fati, so I can get another 1,000 XP by having him. So it all builds up. And this is the first time that I have basically smashed it and actually been doing objectives and stuff when they came out. Like, I got Matt Target done in the first 24 hours. It's unheard of for me. But I'm doing the game modes. I'm getting my XP. I'm getting my packs. I'm getting everything that I can. Just to try and get things done. So, yeah. I am going to do some more squad battles. To get Shaun. That's exactly what we've literally just explained. So I'm going to continue with squad battles to get Dirk Kuyt done. Tonight, maybe, or tomorrow. Tomorrow we've got Footies Batch 2. And so, maybe by doing Kuyt and some other bits and bobs, maybe I can earn some packs for that. And maybe pack something exciting tomorrow. That would be great. We'll have to see how that goes. And then I've got a couple of other bits and bobs that I need to do. Some editing and some other ideas and stuff like that. So I think that is going to be that. If you missed my reaction and initial thoughts and stuff like that to the big new gameplay deep dive trailer that we got for FC25, as well as a full in-depth look at the entirety of the pitch notes that we got to do with the gameplay, I uploaded that as a full YouTube video. It's a pretty long one, but it goes through literally everything that they showed us today. So if you missed it, every detail that you could possibly want to see is in that video. So hopefully that's helpful. Do you know when we can apply for the beta? You never apply for the beta. I don't believe a single year has had an applied for beta. I don't know why EA make it so, like, hidden. It's bizarre. Basically, every other game has open betas. And even if they did closed betas, but you could just apply and 100% get accepted, I don't know why they don't do it. It's bizarre. How'd you get it? Hope that you get emailed a code. Sadly, that's it. You have to hope that you get an email with a code for the beta, and there's nothing else you can do about it. For me, I don't actually really care too much about it. I never really play them. I've missed out a couple of years, but the majority of the years I have got access to the beta. I play a handful of games, but that's it. I mostly use it for thumbnail and stream assets and stuff like that. Like, for example, if I wanted to have a new stream overlay for when I open up a player pick, but maybe the player pick is, I don't know, different size and shape or position on the screen, then I can have that already updated before the game comes out via the use of the beta. So that's the kind of thing that I can benefit from it. But the gameplay changes between the beta and the full release anyway, so there isn't really that much use to playing a lot of it. Maybe you could get used to any new mechanics, whether it's like a new pass type or a new shot type or something like that, I guess. But in reality, it'll play differently because it's a much earlier build, so it doesn't really matter, to be honest. What did I make of the reveal, Jay? I uploaded a 40-minute video of my reaction to the reveal, and the analysis and deep dive into all of the pitch notes. To sum it up in 5 seconds, for the most part sounds good, but is irrelevant if gameplay is inconsistent. If you want my full thoughts, that video is available. Beta never feels close to the game, so you're not fussed. Agreed. Agreed. You got FC24 beta, got a pack of just 95 rated Team of the Weeks. Yep. It's kind of crazy. Sebastian, I'm not really sure what command you're trying to find there, if I'm honest with you. You feel like FCIQ is literally make or break. If it's good, it could be good. If it's bad, it'll be a rough year. If it's bad, then EA are going to lose a significant amount of market share because people won't then trust FC26 to be any good, and that is when competitors' games will come out. So, not just FCIQ, but basically every element of this game needs to be good at a minimum. Like Rush, as the new game mode, needs to be significantly better or more popular, entertaining, and addictive than Volta. Otherwise, that was a waste of time and effort. And you could have put that energy and money into developing other things. So, we'll see. But it is a massive, massive year. But I've got a load of squad battles to do whilst I tidy some other stuff up and sort some other off-stream stuff out that I need to get done. Volta was a hell of a flop. It was. It was a B-Tech FIFA Street. If they had actually just made FIFA Street and put it into the game instead of trying to make it a small... Like, the thing is with Rush, it will be 5v5 and it will just be a shrunken down version of FIFA. That's fine, but pretending that shrinking it down and putting it on like a beach or something was going to make it like FIFA Street was ridiculous. Because that game played completely differently. So, yeah, Volta from the start. The concept was obviously unreal because FIFA Street is sick. But it was basically normal FIFA gameplay. Just on a smaller thing and calling it as if it's FIFA. It was stupid. It was stupid. But yeah, so I've got to go and cook, tidy some stuff up and sort some things out. So hopefully I will see you on tomorrow's live stream where we have got Footies Batch 2. Only 2 cards leaked so far, I believe, and that is Hansen and Rolfo. So 2 bangers to start things off. Hopefully we're going to get some awesome SBCs, objectives, and everything like that. I will see you then. Thank you very, very much for watching the stream. Go and watch the video if you want to see my full thoughts on the big reveal. And that is going to be that from me. Enjoy the rest of your night, everybody. I'll see you for Footies Batch 2 tomorrow. In a bit. Good night and goodbye.